Welcome, everybody, back to I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking dude sitting later. I don't know what happened there. I kind of just ran away from me there. But anyway, it seems at a weird point, so I had to, go through the whole, cooking sequence again, but we're here now. It's nighttime. Let's get back to the insanity, I guess. Here we go. At night. Excuse me. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Well, those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. I had to remember my Colonel Sanders voice. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously very important to him in a way that you find inspiring, and more than a bit of a turn-on. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Colonel?
Yes, Brotimus?
There's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there.
I forgot Van Van's voice entirely, so we're gonna go with this. Why is it so dark? Oh, I know why it's so dark. I'm using the wrong light. Hey! There we go, that's better. I was like, why am I so dark on the camera? Okay, here we go.
There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
I get a raging erection when I look at you. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream day and night, never stopping, never resting, can't stop, won't stop, dancing deep into the night. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? So dude is straight up dead. Okay.
But you can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him, we're talking about me. Me! I'm the hero.
What the fuck? What? The Spork Monster?
The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero.
I'm so fucking sorry. What?
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level?
Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see?
Okay. Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Hold on! Can we rewind a little bit? What the fuck is this? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Defend? I don't know, you decided... Which defense will you choose? Trepidation. Sure, fuck it. You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see the Spork Monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Fat lot of good that defense did. What the fuck is this? I'm so confused about what's going on. I go on the attack. Fuck it, why not? Cook with love, chow down. Let's cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. I am at a loss. My brain has shut off. I don't know what the fuck this is anymore. What? They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Fuck it! Let's go on the attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you choose? Cook with love. Cook with love does a damage. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses utilitensel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle.
Attack! Fuck it! Decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Does the damage. Spork Monster's oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Probably you. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Oh, great. He's summoning fucking cuckoos now. Pot pie power pinch? It's supposed to be pinch or punch, because pinch is not intimidating. Pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. It is supposed to be pinch, I guess. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow.
I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said.
The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to, at first, to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Borko. I don't know, man. What? Okay. Borko. That name was just in my seat cushion, don't you mind me. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. That's okay. Z's. Wow, okay. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? I don't even know, man. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Or he's planning to assassinate me. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launches into a story of her own. What did Miriam sound like again? Shit.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop.
Like him? Like?
I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3?
That doesn't sound true.
Not only that, but he found a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hat just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool.
But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. We're not taking it slow at all. I was ready to get down with him.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday. Boy, wow. Okay, we're really jumping this one, huh?
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. Sure. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why'd he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Don't be a dipshit, MC. Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Did I fucking stutter? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good. Oh boy, here we go.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices.
That's the 5th spice, girl. Secret spice.
The man even gave you some to show me what he meant. He said it was his powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was like anything I'd ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
No, fuck that! No, I want that sweet Colonel Sanders D. I'm making up a fake ingredient. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? No, I want that sweet dick. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about it was Eye of Newt? I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? I don't know.
Eye of Newt. Wow.
Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. And use it and probably kill another student. Well, she didn't kill the first one, but another student's gonna die. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossoms fill the air. I like that it comes from where the tree is. That's really cool, actually. He's on a horse. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. He's on a horse. You don't run at horses. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Why is he on a horse? Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. This is like Sakamoto from Haven't You Heard I'm Sakamoto? Like, that's what Colonel Sanders is. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. I like your dick. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Fuck. Shit, ass. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you.
Oh, Bronimus just gets really nervous around people they like.
Thanks, Miriam. What? This is not helping. That's not.
I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it.
She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Oh. Alright. Back here, huh? I'm expecting to see like a Sayori painting somewhere in the background, or like a poster. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley, it's like a fucking eldritch being is what that is, and Van are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? I don't know about that. You try and get a peek over Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming.
Whoa there, little one, I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Okay? Act like you're nudging them, but really try and get a closer look. That's immature. I'm being a good old boring boy this playthrough. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Good.
Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ain't you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. Okay, alright. I mean, unsurprising. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Okay.
We're playing.
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts!
Hey, you watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Boy, it's a real exercise in what weird fucking sounds I can make when it comes to Clank, huh? What do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. That's a fucking face.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone is completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Oh, don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan?
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired.
Okay.
But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. I'm sorry? Where did that come from? After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
Of course it is. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do.
Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
Maybe on the Cockleration of Dependence. Boy, that was a Freudian slip. I'm gonna let it go, fuck it. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Rodimus?
Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, a dog biscuit. Well, I gotta sample the pepper. That's pretty obvious, right? A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Now, my body's always ready. The pepper... Fuck, we're back in space! The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. Oh, man. My friend. Oh. It was pointed out to me that it was just the same voice as Napstab Look, which, yes, didn't realize it. That's just my ghost voice, apparently. My friend. Ooh. Oh, this guy again? Fuck you. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is...
Sorry. I think I've got some spice stuck in my throat.
That's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill... the prophecy... Yes! You must... You viewers will begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever.
Well, you guys are fucking find another platter! What? You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. Also, don't put it on the fucking platter. It's a pepper! Alright, fine.
Well, we all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your arrivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared
via timed competitive cook-off.
The level of theatrics of these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time, step up and tell them, oh, suck my dick. Fuck it, that sounds more fun. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in if I have to wipe the tables with you fools. Before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it.
I'm not the fool, you're the fool!
Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Brotimus. I'll be watching your performance. Oh boy, we can watch more than something like that. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court.
Sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer!
Just the timer ready. Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words timer ready.
That's what I'm talking about!
Arroo! I stand corrected. The Hardway builds a solid... Wait, hang on, what? The Hardway builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. Now's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling you can really impress him here again. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. When the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh my gosh. It always boils 100... Okay, what temperature does water boil at? It boils at 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's wrong. Shit. It is 100 degrees Celsius. Shit. What were you thinking, Brotimus? Get your head in the game. Fuck, I'm sorry. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' exact, but you have an idea. It's 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Boy, it's like Greater Dog. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust, vigilance, gratitude. Gratitude? That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Yes, your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy. I'm Simba now. Energy from that place. And where does it come from? Dreams about deep. Wait, hang on. Wait. Small town where dreams are born. That's right, sure. This is your shot and you're not going to miss it. You try to shut out the noise of the arena. Focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling? That's wrong. What?
Don't make me get the spray bottle.
I'm sorry? You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye.
I believe in you, Brotimus.
He's actually cheering you on. I can't believe it because I'm fucking this up 10 ways to Sunday. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many traditional... Fuck, were you thinking you're back in the competition? Shit! You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right?
You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind!
Exchanging wedding vows, walking along the beach. What is that? The crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits. I don't know. You're really struggling to keep up. Yeah, I am. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps.
Yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing his fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Brotimus does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer and rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Brotimus, no! But you're not fast enough, your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use a hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Alright, that was a mistake.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
That's too bad, and here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two, on account of Brotimus' injury.
You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. That's terrible. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Brotimus to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream two ways, tender nougat, and twirls of blueberry gelée.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you.
As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. You know what? I'm just gonna let this go. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders! How surprising! He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. Boy, that's something. That's a real innuendo there. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. You think I've never failed in anything before? No, you're Sakamoto. That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. Alright, but I walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit could be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Pop, fuck off! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster! Borko?
It is I.
I forgot what you sounded like already.
I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like to having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right?
Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode.
I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I used to go to this school. I wasn't always a Spork Monster, you see.
I don't believe it, you were human once?
Well, no. I was a golden retriever, but I was still a
Okay, alright, okay. I mean, what else would you fucking be?
But I was still a student. Until one day, some mean kid with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
A magic spellbook, huh?
Precisely. I had procured a copy of myself but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and you shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic.
I'm spitting everywhere.
No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be here. Be there.
Well, sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Rodimus, together I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite into Colonel Sanders' hideaway? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Alright, stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Well, it looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude.
Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Por qué no los dos? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Now we gotta reveal that shit! You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first, as you should with love. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw! The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer it to make him more, but it seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Oh, it's interactive, huh? Let's look out here. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of Student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? I'm busy being dramatic and looking hot as fuck looking out over this beautiful landscape. You open the window crack and the ghost of Student is swept out with the breeze. Tap on chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed why is it stuffed? Chicken sitting on a corner table. Then you pick it up. You realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy. Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, the true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Alright. What is this, a comb? A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silver in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Okay, what is this? A scented candle. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly starched color. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of 69? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... Oh, hey, I don't want to snoop too much. You open the door. Oh, okay, never mind. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in its scent. They say that home isn't where your heart is. Is that what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off! To make a big move. That sounds like a bad idea. What is the truth? Fuck it, let's do the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I think I have human feelings for you, Colonel Sanders. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Brotimus? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Z's. Okay, this is the exact same dream sequence. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Alright, that seems like a good way to end it there. Let's get back to the menu. Okay. There we go, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure you click the like button down below. Subscribe so you can keep up with my stuff. New video every 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fridays. Boy, that got really just convoluted there, didn't it? Comment. Let me know what you guys think about this. This one was both simultaneously not as weird and weirder than the last episode. Figure that one out. But, share it. We're going through. How much longer do we have in this, actually? How much longer do we have in this? All right, okay, actually, we'll probably finish it up next time. Yeah, we'll finish it up next time. Hey, hell yeah. Okay, sweet. So yeah, this is the penultimate episode. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think. Share it with your friends, all that good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I hope to see you next time. Later, everybody.